fair chair here. I'm working with her, and she's going to find the right town where our money will go right to the people who need it the most. So I just wanted to throw that out there. That's what we're going to do this year to help out. So our outreach is going a little bit further this year. That's all I have. Thank you very much. Oh, and now Debbie, come on up.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Debbi Chiappardi, and I've been a parishioner at St. David's for the past 3 years. When I was asked to speak here today, my initial thought was, it's really not in my comfort zone. Somebody could probably do a better job than me. Sure. Okay. And then Father Pete gave me that look like, you should really do this. So I said I would think about it. Well, it only took my short drive home from church that day to realize, how can I not speak about something that means so much to me and that I have so much love for? So I'd like to share a little bit about how I got here, why I stayed, and why I feel blessed to call St. David's my faith family. Like many of you, I grew up in the Catholic faith. I attended Catholic school for 12 years and was really active in the youth group in my parish. And then after going to college and getting married and having 3 children, I remained active in our parish school and church activities. It wasn't until a few years ago, during the pandemic, that I started feeling like I needed something a little more in my faith journey and something a little different. So I started looking around different churches in the area, and I came up with a few that I wanted to check out, and decided on St. David's because my kids had come here to preschool many years ago, and we absolutely loved the school and chapel time. So I came on a random Sunday not knowing anyone, and I felt pretty comfortable because the Mass was very similar to what I was used to. Right after Mass, Janie and Jim immediately came over and welcomed me, and then I saw the receiving line, which I wasn't familiar with, and it was pretty long, and I thought, nobody knows me, I'll just scoot out around and work my way out. But the bishop happened to be here that day, so I'm leaving, and Brad, who was standing next to the bishop, jumps out of line and welcomes me and introduces himself. He said, "Did you know the big dog was going to be here today?" And that he was just a little dog. So I left here with warmth in my heart that day. I came back the next week, and after that, I emailed Pat and asked her about joining Bible study. Sandy met me the next week with the booklet, and I was welcomed with open arms to Bible study. And I emailed Amy about joining outreach, and she welcomed me and said, "Yes, come, bring your ideas." And so I came week after week, and I never made it to any of those other churches on my list. I quickly learned what a special place St. David's is, and it's all because of the people and your warm, welcoming, accepting spirit, the kindness, goodness, love, and support you share with each other, as well as the community and those in need. I also embrace the Episcopal Church's legacy of inclusion for all, which really exemplifies God's love for every human being. And what I also learned is that although St. David's might be a small parish, it is so mighty in so many ways. It's mighty in faith, in love, in the small groups and activities, and in outreach. And when I sit out there with all of you week after week, I'm just so amazed at how mighty our voices are in worship, in song and prayer with each other. I thank God all the time for leading me here 3 years ago, and I feel really blessed to call St. David's my faith family and to have been welcomed here. So I pledge because I want to support both the physical place and spiritual space where we all come to worship and to gather and support each other and our community and carry out God's work. I want our kids and our kids' kids to have that same wonderful experience that I did in youth group many years ago. And I want all that is so meaningful and good here to continue for generations to come. So I hope that everyone can participate in this year's stewardship campaign in some way by sharing your time, talents, resources, and pledges so we can continue to share what we have all found here with each other.